We always talk about food and restaurants here on the Phantom Gourmet, but today we're talking to one of Boston's biggest stars from New Kids on the Block and the new CBS sitcom, The McCarthys. It's my pleasure to welcome Joey McIntyre. Welcome back, Joey. What's happening?
Man? Good to see you. Good to be back.
So you're in town because you're going to be singing the national anthem before the big Patriots-Jets game Thursday night, which should be pretty awesome. So let's start with like a football and food question. Right? When you're watching football, whether going to the stadium or you're at home, what are like your must-have game day snacks?
Oh my goodness. Well, we're in LA, so we don't get too crazy. I hate to get like California, healthy on you, but
sprouts and tofu.
Yeah, my kids are loving this whole football thing. You know what I mean? My wife allows us to watch the game. I splurged on the NFL, season ticket this year. So,
wow, Red Zone channel and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going, and it sounds funny, but they just love the popcorn. As soon as they hear the game, they got to get the popcorn. But the nachos and a good salsa, and I hear about this thing that people take a bag of Fritos.
Yeah, like a Frito pie.
Cut it open. Yes. And just dump everything in there.
Chili, cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty wild, man.
Yeah, there's probably not a lot of that going around LA, I don't think.
Yeah, that's some. That's kind of stoner stuff.
That's all right, though. Every once in a while.
Okay to say on this family show.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, everybody. He's not condoning. No. Just the Frito pie is the only thing you're sticking by. Now, of course, you're also going to be starring in this new sitcom. It's coming to CBS. Called The McCarthys, and it's actually set in Boston. Good for you, Boston guys. So tell me about the show. What is this thing about?
Well, it's definitely got a nice, good heart of that Boston, working class, chip on your shoulder, very opinionated. Right. It's authentic. Obviously, I'm from here. Jimmy Dunn, who's he's from Beverly, Mass. He's a comic, but he's on the show as well. So we're holding down the authenticity part. And then you have Laurie Metcalf, who plays the mom. She's amazing. And Jack McGee is the dad, and Kellen Coleman. And Tyler Ritter is sort of the main guy in the eye of the storm, who's John Ritter's son. Yeah. And everybody's great, and we're just having a blast. And it's definitely, I think it's going to appeal to the whole country, but I think Bostonians will feel like we're well represented. Yeah,
as you know, people from Boston tend to like things from Boston, and not necessarily anything else. So it should get huge ratings right here on WBZ, I would think. Yeah. Now, because it's set in Boston, is there any chance there'll be like some local restaurant references, like you guys are hanging out at the Kowloon one night?
Yeah, no, there already has been a legal seafood shout out.
Nice, perfect.
Yeah. So can't wait for those gift cards to come in the mail.
Roger Berkowitz, if you're listening, come on, hook him up.
No, and that's on my list today, I think. Of course, you got to have people ask you Boston. It's just solid. You know what I mean? Yeah. Legals is solid.
It is.
Never really lets you down. You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And
when you want chowder, you go to Legal.
And there's a bar there too.
Okay, so now everything you would ever want.
So stoner, bar.
What else is this guy into?
Sorry.
All right, well, how about...
I'm dreaming. I have 3 kids. I don't do that anymore, so I got to talk about it.
Listen, as if you're not a busy enough guy already between the music and the TV shows and a family, but you just had a pretty big week. New Kids just got the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Walk me through what that was like to get your own star on the Walk of Fame.
It's very sweet. I mean, we had heard about it last year. It takes a while because, it's on the boulevard. They got to plan it. The city gets involved. But that day, the emotion started, coming up to the surface. And, the best part about it is, we like each other. The 5 of us have been through a lot, and we enjoy each other's company. And that's the biggest gift of it all. It's not a bunch of show, you know what I mean? We really have a blast, and there's obviously good reason. I mean, we get great fans. We get to perform and be rock stars and have a blast. And it was nice, but to be part of that history. Normally, the stuff that gets us is the Boston stuff. Anything connected to Boston, playing Fenway Park and, being able to be a part of this community and be supported by this community is awesome. But the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is pretty cool.
It was special. But like you said, Boston, most important. So obviously being here on the Phantom Gourmet,
hey, man.
Top of the list.
Hey.
Not bad,
this
right?
purple booth means a lot. you know, obviously.
You can take it if you want.
Okay.
Will this fit on the trailer? All right, everybody, you can watch Joey McIntyre in The McCarthys, premiering Thursday, October 30th at 9:30 p.m. on CBS, right here in Boston on WBZ-TV.